Okay, now after we think about my PCB exchange and we think that and we want to improve that, and now we have to design our interface. Okay, first of all, this is our table view. I think I close this, and here you can see our interface in here. I will close it for a little bigger. Okay, now I will create a new interface in here. So our app will come from here. When we open our app, we have a table view about the currency that you want to choose. After that, when the user chooses the currency, it open up the detail. Okay, so this is the first interface, and here's the next interface, detail interface. Okay, now we move the main arrow in here, and we can add the table view in here. Oh, I forgot we have a label. First, outside, and we can change this to the center. Oh, I'm sorry. Change it to center, and we set it to the VCB exchange, and change the color to green. Make it to bold. Okay, 16 is okay. Now for table row, you can see in here we have already head group in here, and row controller we have identifier with currency, or we can make it to row. I think I will make it to the row. Okay, and in here inside this row we have some image for currency image. Okay, I will set it to the fixed about 30, and here about 32. Okay, we have some image in here, and we set it to the center. Okay, and next we have a label in here. We make it to the center. Okay, so do you remember? First of all, we have to row identifier, and we need a custom class to control this row. So we create a new custom class, class. In here we can make it an add object, and we can use the currency row. Okay, and make sure you have to integrate with the VCB exchange WatchKit attention. And here, now keep it here. Okay, now in custom class we choose the currency row, and module we choose to the exchange WatchKit row. Okay, now we will hook this image here and this label here to our currency row. Okay, you can keep the option and choose the currency row or common option return. It's similar. Make sure at the right side we have currency row in here, or you can choose recent file and choose in here. Okay, so for image, I will call this is a image currency image. Okay, so cool. Here, currency image. Okay, we have an arrow here because we using WatchKit interface image, but we do not import the WatchKit, so we have to import WatchKit. Okay, next we have to connect our label or currency name. This label is mean name label. Okay, choose here and select here and connect again. Okay, now we connect this again. Okay, now we done with row and for table. In here you can see, if we want to control this table view, we have to connect it to the interface controller, but we do not have the interface controller to control it. So we have to quit new, go task class, and choose now this WatchKit interface controller. You can see as a table, couldn't see table, or we can see table interface connector, and make sure we integrate this here, create. Okay, we put it to the first because it is the first interface and here's the second interface. Now in here we can use here you can see custom class. We can make it table interface controller and change this module to the WatchKit. Okay, now keep the option and take the table interface controller. I'm sorry. Okay, now we can map it in the function. VB outlet. Okay, now in this interface we only need to control the table view. We no need to control this level. Okay, so we only connect the table, keep control and drag the table in here. You can make it my table. Okay, for ensuring this table is working, so I will set up some simple data for that table. So when you want to set up the data for that table, you have to answer two questions: how many rows and how is it row. Okay, so first of all, how many rows? I will answer cell.table, my table. Okay, you can come here to some little bigger. Set number of, oh, my code have a problem. Okay, I can quit it and open again. Yeah, my table, set number of rows, and first of all I change it to 10 with row type is to row. You remember row identifier in our interface in here, row identifier. Okay, so the first question is okay. Now we have to answer the other question: how is row? For y0 is smaller than 10, e plus plus, and in here var it is the type of couldn't 0 equal to cell my table row controller at index I. We have to downcat it to couldn't 0. Okay, now we have a row. For each row we have to couldn't see name label. We can set text USD, and rows for couldn't see image, we can set image. We have to image and set it to name. Okay, now I will insert some image in here. Okay, we have some logo in here. We can put it in here because we are using coding and insert the image inside the image cassette up here. We can call this the logo VCB. Okay. Now you are running to check. Our gland in here. Okay, click that to open our table view. Wait a moment. Okay, you can see this is okay, but our label is little smaller. I choose relative to why it's so small. At that time we can run correctly from our watch, not using gland again. Here, it's okay. And you can come back to our interface. Okay, now we have to set up this to this. Okay, and we need a gland setting. So for the one we have to insert menu. Do you remember how to use this menu? We can insert it here and press menu item to 1, and here you can change the item is setting gland, or can choose setting in here menu. And now when we use setting, we have to open up the here the setting gland with, because you can see in over here we want to using the setting gland in here. In here we have some table row like this. We have a table with currency is similar like this, but in this table when user clicks on the row, so it will setting our gland to show up the currency which the user want. Okay, so I can the interface in here. We can insert a table. Oh, I forgot we have to label too. We have a label too. I can change this to the center. I can change the color to the yellow. I can choose currency for length. Okay, change it to both. You can see here, but we have a little bit in here because the text is too long and lines only one. We have to width to 0, and the label automatically set the row, set the line for us. Okay, and change alignment to center. In here at the same we have some gland, some image in here and some label. Okay, label we set it to the center vertical, and I think we set it to the fix 2020 and make it to the center. Okay, now we end up setting enough our interface. Okay, in next session I will help you to code this table interview first, and next for detail interview here, and next when we will setting interface here, and we will update our client depend on the user setting. Okay.